Jake, what does it mean to you to earn that opening day start, and how do you feel like you progressed since a year ago when you played as a freshman?
It's a good feeling. I mean, obviously we worked towards it all fall and spring. It wasn't really like something I was like necessarily expecting, but like my goal was a weekend start, and what Butch talked about was just throwing strikes, and like that was his number one thing. So I felt like that was my goal, just throw strikes, and I felt like he held up to his word, and that's how it worked.
How does it feel to be that guy, though?
No, it's a really good honor. I mean, obviously I haven't ever been like a starter on a Friday night, and I'm just really excited.
Jason?
Lucas, a lot of options and maybe a lot of moving around early, and that may include some outfield for you. How much fun has that been to kind of broaden out and become an outfielder?
Yeah, it's fun. I played outfield a little bit my freshman year, and that was a first for me, and haven't been there in 3 years. So it's a little fun to get out there and be with the guys that I'm normally not with at practice. It's a little bit of a change working with that big wall we got out there. But it's fun out there in the grass, as we like to say. I'm trying to get him to put a U on my roster, but we'll see what George has to do about it.
Bill?
Yeah, Lucas, you're pretty much you're the old man of the bunch. I mean, but you've got a lot of guys that have played. But I mean, just talk a little bit about your role as a leader, and then what you think as far as possibilities out of this offense.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I think we're going to mash offensively. I think we got a whole lineup. We got probably 13 guys that could play at any moment throughout the season and do just fine. And then being a leader, it means a lot for me to be selected by these guys. It's just all about showing what I have experienced and putting it through them and teaching, not teaching them, but almost showing them the way and making sure they're okay, and also making sure they have fun every day, because I know what it's like to go out there and not have fun and then kind of dread every day, but also know how it feels to have fun. So showing the younger guys, go out there, have fun every day, make sure you soak in every moment, because, we only have 4 years, and my 4 years went by pretty quick.
Mackenzie?
Question for both of y'all. You're ranked in the top 10. What are you trying to prove this weekend?
I mean, for me, I don't really think it means just being ranked. Obviously, this weekend, I think we just go out and we just play. We don't have to do anything really too special. I feel like we just got to go out. Like he said, hitters are going to mash, pitchers are going to shove. That's about it.
Yeah, we don't like to look into the rankings too much, whether we were number one or whether we were 313th or whatever it was. We don't really look into that, because at the end of the day, it's how we play our game that we've prepared for, and all that stuff. So we're going out there, we're playing Youngstown State, no matter what we're ranked, no matter what they're ranked.
Jake, I know kind of likewise, there's a lot of options on the mound for y'all, but just this pitching staff, what have you seen out of them in the offseason, and what has it been like to work with them?
It's been great. We have a lot of depth. Like on the left side and the right side, there's a lot of guys throwing strikes, a lot of guys that are just like really competing well, and I feel like throughout the season we're going to be really good.
When you have that quality staff full of competitors, and you have a coaching staff that came to you and said, hey, the way you get to start is by throwing strikes, is it harder to actually land the stuff in the strike zone, or to trust your stuff knowing that, hey, I got to put as many balls in the strike zone as possible, and the hitters know that?
For me, I am like a strike thrower. That's like one of the things I do. So I felt like for me, it was kind of like, it was hard to like believe just throwing strikes would get outs, but it's true. If you just throw strikes, they're going to swing more and they're going to get themselves out. So I feel like that's how I just trust my stuff and use it to my advantage.
Right. Lucas, Butch talked about the 13 and 14 guys that could be in the lineup, and he said the thing he'll be watching closely, one of the things would be the guys that don't get in the lineup on a particular day and their attitude and stuff. As a captain, is that something that you're going to be present with or keep an eye on too?
Absolutely. Everybody can't play at once, and that's something we have to deal with, and we all work so hard to play, and then it kind of like a shot to the heart when you don't. And I was in a little bit of that situation last year where I didn't play, and I just try to weed through these guys. You got to keep your head up. At the end of the day, we all have the same name on the front of our jersey. It doesn't matter what's on the back. And so we're all trying to achieve the end goal. So that's what I'm trying to get through these guys when they aren't playing, or maybe they think they should be playing, or they might get pinch hits. No matter what it is, just we're all playing for Auburn.
Everybody good?